What's up, everybody? It's Weston with Flippin' Wheels. This video is about negotiating. I have had a couple people asking to do a video on this, and so there's really no secret way to approach this. There's no, this is gonna work, this is gonna work, that's gonna work. Really, these are just three things that I always do, and it's worked for me. So the first thing I do is ask questions to find issues. What I mean by this is don't just shoot them. If it's a $5,000 car, don't say, "Hey, will you take 4,000?" right off the bat. You want to make them think you're very interested in it, and you can do this by saying, "Hey, how are the tires on it? Hey, does this thing have any dents or many dents? If so, would you be able to send some pictures?" Get them, involved in your messages. Make sure they know that you're a serious buyer. And you can also use some of the things that, while you're asking these questions, any of the flaws that they tell you about, you can use these as leverage to get a lower price. So it helps you in multiple ways by doing this, and not just by shooting a low offer right off the bat. So the second thing I do is make sure you're confident and excited. This helps in like many ways as well, because once they know that you're excited and you're wanting to do this, and you're kind of not pushing, but just real involved in the messages and into the car, and you really want it, they will be more than likely, or they will be more likely to accept your lower offer than if someone that just says two texts, sends two texts, and then shoots a low offer. It's more of an annoying thing when that happens to the seller. So make sure you're confident and excited. If you call them on the phone, ask a bunch of questions, be really enthusiastic. Just make sure that you're upbeat and ready to go get the vehicle at any moment. And then when you find out all these flaws and you use those, say it's got 200,000 miles on it, and you say, "Hey, I want this, I really want to drive it as my daily driver for a little while. The miles are a little high for that particular model. Would you take this price? I can come to you today. You won't have to do a thing. You won't have to meet me. I will bring cash if you're willing to take this price. Let's make something work, man." If you do it like that and create an urgency on the phone, they have to answer right then. And it typically works much better than using it as text, because then they don't have to respond immediately. They can think about it. And that's really step three, is to create an urgency. But the first thing is ask a lot of questions to find the issues. So you want to get all the issues with the car, if there are any, and use those as leverage. There's no secret way to get a better deal. It's really just, pushing, and it's really just finding multiple and asking about many. I mean, I'm not one for one every time I negotiate. I'm usually probably 1 for 5, 1 for 10 when I do this, but ask a bunch of questions, get the issues, talk about it, get involved with the seller. That is the main thing that helps me, is when I get involved with the seller and I don't just right off the bat shoot a low offer. I hope this helps. There's no surefire way. Just make sure you find a good deal already up front. Find a little bit of issues, get involved, and then use some of the issues as negotiation tactic, and then create an urgency and tell them you'll come to them, you'll come get it right now, and that gets them excited and is more willing to say yes. So I hope this helps with you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day. So this is just a short video on how to negotiate.